Hey guys, Ben Stein here. Just wanted to take a couple minutes in case you don't know my backstory to tell you how I got into career coaching and the adventure, the trials and tribulations, and why I've become so passionate about helping mid to senior level professionals land their ideal next role. So, taking it back to my late 20s, I was a hot mess. I was drinking too much, smoking too much pot, using women, lots of behaviors I wasn't proud of. And I started my healing journey then. Started with psychiatry, didn't need antidepressants, I was already numb. Then I went to therapy, and that was cathartic because that allowed me to get things off my chest from my past that I'd been holding on to and hadn't really processed. Then I found coaching, and coaching was transformational for me to let go of the past in a surgical way and also gave me the tools to design my life intentionally, have the accountability to do that, and start playing a bigger game. That changed the trajectory of my life, so much so that a weekend engagement turned into a 6-month client engagement, which turned into a 2-year apprenticeship with a boutique firm in New York City. Fast forward, I took over a year off of substances. I landed a new job, got my first 6-figure job, and I evolved into an adult because I was able to now process my negative feelings instead of numbing them and really learn how to deal with them like an adult. And up until that point, I didn't know how. And so coaching was so transformational. I was like, well, if I'm going to become a coach, I have to live out one of my dreams, and that was to travel the world. So in 2010, I left my day job and left the coaching training program and took a trip around the world for 8 months backpacking. I started with Kilimanjaro and I ended with Everest Base Camp. When I got back, I wasn't fully ready. I was scared to coach full time and I wasn't fully aligned with the company. So at that point, I went back into my career in advertising. At that point, I was a director of production, senior producer, and continued to rise up the ranks there. And then in 2016, I was like, what is my purpose? So I started the Purpose Up podcast to help those that were struggling with purpose and interview those that were leading with purpose, interview them to figure out what those common themes were in an effort to share value, to explore podcasts, which I loved, and to help me figure out my own purpose. And I also started coaching as a side hustle because there was still that yearning to do so. And what I found was in helping people land their ideal next roles, I could leverage my professional experience. And by that point, I had gotten up to VP of product at a .com in the fine art space. And I was able to marry my professional experience, both in advertising as well as in the .com world, along with my personal development experience in the coaching world. And since the initial coaching engagement, I've worked with purpose coaches, business coaches, speech coaches, you name it, to develop a customized program to help you with the mindset, the personal branding, help you get the clarity where you want to go. And I remember that first client I helped land their ideal next role. It was really helping her understand her value, shifting that mindset, shifting that vibration. Then we worked on the personal brand. Then we worked on really how to let Miriam network effectively, made some introductions for her, and she got an offer and launched into her first 6-figure position. And since then, she's skyrocketed to multiple 6 figures. And now I'm helping her land her even next ideal next role after she's been a director for a large corporation for a number of years in the telecom space. So I share all of this to let you know who I am, to let you know that I've been there with careers that haven't aligned, made those changes, leveled up. And so I know what it's like to do that alone. And I know what it's like to finally get help and how much easier and quicker you can get where you want to go and have more fun along the way. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Hit like if you like this video. And if you are in a place where you're looking to shift your career, if you want that clarity, if you want some help getting more interviews and sealing the deal with the offers, let me know.